Chapter 11, 34, Battling Falling Star Hound. Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. After the transaction, Heifan Grotto Heaven changed owners. Even though Chudu asked him to stay, Fang Yuan was insistent on leaving. He had stayed in Heifan Grotto Heaven for too long. Fang Yuan had to start preparing for his fourth earthly calamity. Of course, before leaving, he used the immortal killer move, 100 Years Harmony, to create a new alliance agreement with Chudu. Fang Yuan left quickly. Chudu was left behind, feeling a huge headache looking at the barren Heifan Grotto Heaven. Traveling back, he returned to Langya Blessed Land. Oh look, Fang Yuan is back. A hairy man Gu immortal who was inside Langya Blessed Land saw Fang Yuan who was flying in the sky. Does it matter if he is back? That's right, there is no difference if Langya sect has him or not. He is a human Gu immortal after all. He is not one of us. Ignore him. Let's continue planning on how to take down that falling star hound. Soon these hairy man Gu immortals lowered their heads, continuing to discuss their tactic. Fang Yuan looked down, his gaze sweeping past these hairy man Gu immortals. Even though they were far away, Fang Yuan had investigative methods. He heard what they were saying. At once, Fang Yuan's gaze turned eerie. He had spent a lot of time searching for Heifan's true inheritance. The fourth earthly calamity was close. Fang Yuan was planning to undergo this earthly calamity himself. Even though getting Chudu's help was safer, Reckless Savage's true meaning would also be split. Fang Yuan would definitely want to take the benefits for himself if possible. Only when he is unable to do so would he think of other ways. And just now, he obtained Heifan's true inheritance. His strength rose greatly. He was confident in dealing with the fourth earthly calamity alone. But to undergo tribulation, I need Langya Sect's immortal tribulation tempering aperture. I will need to borrow immortal Gu and mortal Gu from Langya Land Spirit. With my current relationship with Langya Land Spirit, he will not lend it to me unless I provide a huge gain like selling Donghun Mountain. Looking at it, I should use my remaining time to complete that sect mission of taking down the falling star hound. Firstly, it can improve our relationship. Secondly, I can gain a lot of sect contribution points to pay for borrowing Gu. Fang Yuan did not return to his cloud city. He flew straight to the first cloud city. There he met with Langya Land Spirit. Oh, you still remembered to come back? Langya Land Spirit did not speak in a pleasant tone. He had a cold attitude. Fang Yuan sighed. He showed a bitter expression. Please understand, First Supreme Elder, I had my reasons. Earlier, I was not ignoring it. I simply had no time or effort. After going out this time, I resolved my crisis. The moment I returned, I heard the Supreme Elders taking down the falling star hound. I rushed here to get this mission from you, First Supreme Elder, at the first moment. Oh. Lang Yalin's spirit heard this and stopped frowning. This means you are going to do it. Fang Yuan smiled bitterly again. I have been wanting to accept the mission. I am a member of Langya sect after all, but the circumstances did not allow me to. I had no choice. Now that I can spare the effort, I want to do something for the sect. His acting skills with attitude. Gu immediately took effect. Langya Land Spirit felt that Fang Yuan was speaking the truth. He was sincere and apologetic. Langya Land Spirit's expression soothed. He was about to agree, but he quickly changed his words. It will be troublesome if you want to accept this mission. Earlier 12th Hair and the rest have already coordinated. They are going to strike. Last time, even though they failed, they had gained great experience. Both sides had suffered a loss. They are likely going to succeed now. If you want to take this mission, regardless of whether you succeed, you will conflict with them first. Fang Yuan was only an outsider. 12th Hair and the rest were true hairy man Gu immortals. They were part of the hairy men. Langya Land Spirit naturally would side with 12th Hair and the rest. Fang Yuan nodded. So that's it. How about this? Let them take the mission first. If they cannot complete it, I will help out. Is that okay? Langya Land Spirit thought about it, nodding. Okay. Fang Yuan said again, I hope First Supreme Elder can announce this. Langya Land Spirit did as he said. Once he announced it, there was a commotion in Langya sect. That Fang Yuan is finally going to fight? He sees that we are succeeding, so he wants to attempt it. Despicable scoundrel. Disregarding the fact that he is despicable, the reward for taking down the falling star hound has risen to over 1,000. Whoever completes it will gain the greatest benefit. Oh, 12th, you must succeed. Don't let that Fang Yuan take advantage. The hairy man Gu immortals had mutual animosity towards him. 12th Hair nodded, subconsciously clenching his fist, thinking, I must succeed, we prepared amply. I will not let everyone down. His previous fight gave the hairy men lots of confidence. 12th Hair was prepared to attack in 2 days' time, but because of this matter, he decided to be more safe and prepare himself better. 7 days later, Fang Yuan received notification that 12th Hair and the rest were about to attack. He went uninvited, gathering with 12th Hair and the rest. Elder Fang Yuan. 6th Hair went ahead and spoke to Fang Yuan in a strange tone. His true identity was Shadow Sect spy, but even if Fang Yuan exposed him, nobody would believe it. Because he had made a deal with Fang Yuan, they were in the same boat. He was fearless. Last time, he was ordered to represent Ying Wu Shi in transacting with Fang Yuan. Fang Yuan had the upper hand. He had suffered immensely. Fang Yuan did not go and challenge the falling star hound. 6th Hair managed to stir up the hairy men and direct their attention to it, causing their relationship with Fang Yuan to worsen. Elder Fang Yuan, I know why you are here, but this time you will be disappointed. 12th Hair walked forward, puffing his chest. He was filled with confidence. He spoke in a normal tone. He was frank and upright, unlike the underhanded 6th Hair. Fang Yuan looked at 12th Hair. He saw that this hairy man, Gu Immortal, had evidently changed. He was more confident and secure than before. Fang Yuan assessed. 12th Hair cultivates refinement path along with enslavement path. This time, to deal with the falling star hound, he had been the leader. He was heavily injured before and had to rest in bed for some time. After these obstacles, he has improved drastically. His mental state has also become much more developed. Thinking of this, Fang Yuan smiled as he replied, Then I will await Brother 12's victory. Hypocrite. He seems to have given up on the surface. But he must be anxious on the inside, right? Heh. The other hairy man. Gu immortals could not stand Fang Yuan's words. They were muttering. Fang Yuan heard their words and ignored it. The group was standing in the center of the main formation. The hairy men were standing close together. Fang Yuan was the only outcast. Stay alert. I'm about to activate the Gu formation, 12th Hair said. He took a glance at Fang Yuan. With one more person, the immortal essence expenditure is definitely going to be higher. The hairy man Gu immortals had calm expressions. They had already used this teleportation Gu formation many times. They were used to it. The Gu formation gradually activated. It gave off dazzling lights. Fang Yuan watched silently. The teleportation sub-formation in Tai Chu was placed by him. Fang Yuan had returned to Langya Blessed Land using the teleportation Gu formation. When he used it alone, it was easy, but he could see that these hairy man Gu immortals had much more trouble in activating it. 12th Hair continued to expend immortal essence. After a long while, the Gu formation finally activated. Dazzling lights blinded everyone's vision with a huge mystical force. It reacted. In the blink of an eye, the immortals looked around and realized they were in Tai Chu. Fang Yuan turned around. The huge elephant corpse was indeed behind him. The immortal essence expenditure did not increase by a lot. It seems that Fang Yuan does not have a deep Dao mark foundation. He is probably more experienced than us in battle techniques only. 12th Hair glanced at Fang Yuan, showing some disdain in his gaze. We can only win this time. We cannot lose. Let's go. 12th Hair waved, shouting loudly. The hairy man Gu immortals responded. They had high morale. They started their journey. Fang Yuan tailed behind them. In order to not cause conflicts, Fang Yuan purposely stayed behind, not getting close to these hairy man Gu immortals. Before they advanced by a lot, Fang Yuan found his target. A falling star hound that has not reached maturity? Fang Yun was slightly surprised. He saw that the hairy man and Gu immortals were charging towards it. Dog, we will definitely beat you, 12th Hare shouted loudly, battle intent surging in him. The falling star hound howled. It lowered his body as its hill-like body burst forward with incredible speed. The hairy man Gu immortals were scattered by this attack. 12th Hare was in a very difficult state. He shouted in anger. Beast, you dare to sneak attack us. Come, let's battle for 300 rounds. Saying this, 12th Hare clapped his hands as a blue light expanded from his hands, forming a blue lake in the sky. From the lake, water spewed out as 3 desolate beasts came out from the bottom of the lake. 1 yak, 1 tiger, and 1 bear. It was a chestnut yak, a golden white tiger, and a diamond bear. The 3 desolate beasts went towards the falling star hound, engaging in an intense battle on the giant grass. This was a deep area of Tai Chu. The giant grass was extremely tall. Even the falling star hound and diamond bear was not as tall as the strands of giant grass. 12th Hare controlled the 3 desolate beasts, drawing the falling star hound's attention. The other hairy man Gu immortals were hiding in the giant grass, attacking the falling star hound from a distance. Fang Yan watched from an even greater distance. He could evidently see many traces of intense battle in this battlefield. The hairy man Gu immortals' performance was quite impressive. They were skillful and had improved from earlier. Even though it was still quite bad, their improvement was very apparent. The falling star hound had not reached maturity, but it could fight with these hairy man Gu immortals evenly. Fang Yuan smiled, looking at the sky. He thought to himself, I am here, heaven's will. How will you deal with me this time?